Neil Battaglia, saxstation.com. I help saxophone players sound better. Now, I've been working on Altissimo a little bit, and I've kind of worked on it off and on over the last few years, but I didn't really spend any time consistently on it. So I'm going to show you a little clip of what I sounded like when I was working on it inconsistently. And I'm going to call that day zero. So basically that's about a week ago. That's before I was practicing it very consistently. I've kind of done it off and on, but I never really got it too solid. And then I actually started a little piece of paper. It looks like this. And basically what I did is I put 5 rows with 10 boxes in each row. And each box symbolizes one day. So this is a strategy you can actually use for different things that you're trying to learn. So basically I put a line through the box if I practice Altissimo for that day. And what I did actually a few days in is I noticed that the line was in the middle, so if I practiced it twice during the day, I could write the amount of time that I practiced the first time and the second time if I did actually practice it twice during the day. And I'm not practicing Altissimo for like 2 hours in one day. I think that would kind of hurt your lip a little bit. I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. Might hurt your throat too, especially if you're not really comfortable with it. So basically I'm practicing it 10, 15, maybe maximum 30 minutes at a time. And I think probably what's better is to do like 20 minutes earlier in the day, 20 minutes later in the day. But basically I've gone through and today is day 6. So I practice it every day for 6 days. Some days twice a day, some days once a day. So the notes that I'm practicing Altissimo are kind of like the first octave of Altissimo, starting with high G, then I'm going to G sharp or A flat, then to A, then to B flat, to B, to C sharp, to D. And that's kind of where I'm stopping for now. I think I should get those notes pretty solid, and then I'll probably move on to maybe some higher notes. But basically, sometimes you can get a note by slurring from the note above or below it to that note, but it might be more difficult to go directly to that note. So I'm trying kind of some different angles of working on it. I'm going from above to below, from below to above, and I'm also just stopping, then coming back and trying to play the note directly. And at this point, I'm getting a lot better at it. I wouldn't say it's super solid yet. I still need to practice. I did write out 50 days on the page. I've made actually some pretty good progress just within 6 days of consistent everyday practicing Altissimo. You can see what I was doing before on what I'm calling day 0, and you can see what I'm doing now on day 6. And I think maybe I'll do another update in about a week or so you can see where I'm progressing with this. If you want to work on things like Altissimo, on technique, on different things like that, check out Saxophone Tribe. And you can work with me closely. You can send me recordings. Anywhere you live in the world, you can work with me on playing the saxophone. So if there isn't a teacher nearby, if you have to drive a couple of hours to get to a good teacher, this might be a good option for you. And it's pretty affordable, I think. So check it out if you're interested and if you're serious about sounding better. If you're not really happy with how you sound right now, if you want people to listen to you and enjoy it more, you might want to get some help because it's hard to progress just on saxophone by yourself, and you can definitely develop bad habits if you have no feedback and no guidance. So check out saxophonetribe.com if you want to work with me.